When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see a team sitting in the top 5 of the conference standings, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Wolverines will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Trojans' offense will get the first swing of the game. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football, and I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the perimeter because of these linebackers and their sideline-to-sideline speed. But, David, in passing situations, they can also blitz and get after your quarterback. What's this offense going to do?
Well, remember in our day, man, like you had hammers, right? They were just big physical guys. Now you've seen the positions switch. The bodies look different. They look more like safeties, and you're right. Speed, sideline to sideline, blitzing, so much versatility. Good luck.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. He hurls one deep down the left side. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, with no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Haynes. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. And the Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll go back to the ground. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
What a nice run there. And from the beginning of time, Michigan football has been synonymous with running the football. You can think back to Tyrone Wheatley, Anthony.
Breaks into the open. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Used the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback adapted. Got rid of it just in time. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. They think there's room to run to the right here. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. This crowd knows when to bring it. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Fires to the middle. Touchdown, Wolverines! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for room. It's Sanders. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. It's not the end of the world. This is not one of those be-all, end-all games that we used to have in a different era. But certainly for the winner, a clear shot at a conference title and perhaps a spot in the college football playoff and a bye.
I love it. It's a great show-me week. A lot of adrenaline, a lot of emotion. Like both these squads, really, really good football teams in really good positions in their conference. But, Jesse, after today, there can only be one at one.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. This time they'll go to the running game.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
The Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. From the gun, running back on the move. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
And the Wolverines back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Give to the back. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Oregon has the lead right now in Eugene, but that typically dynamic offense just hasn't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Indiana. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the ground with the back. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
Off the play fake on first down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off play action. Catch in the middle. It's Crockett. Oh, out of space. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Dropping back, it's Mayaba. Quick quick strike complete. Plows through the defense. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22. The Trojans can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. We reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a recipe.
Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Morgan. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. The Wolverines will call on their punt team. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. Pulls it in, it's Straka. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down. And now maybe...
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be brought down. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Wants to throw. It's Underwood. Still looking, on the move. It's complete. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, that's a really nice job surveying the field and delivering an accurate throw. You know, when I think back to Michigan quarterbacks, I think of guys like Elvis Gerbach or Tom Brady, Jim Harbaugh, Brian Greasy, guys that could hurt you throwing the ball from the pocket, surveying the field, reading defenses, and making quick decisions. This guy has the ability to do all of those things.
He'll keep it himself.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Wolverines will try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield. They couldn't hook up.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. To the air, it's Mayava. Quickly complete. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little extra time. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Offense in a bunch formation. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Throwing on the run. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. They're dealing with a second and long. He wants to change this route. And back to the air on second down. Got a man. It's Marsh. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
So now it's second and long. The give to the back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wolverines come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Wide open spaces. He's down at the 27. They can't stop the clock, and this is a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. To throw, it's Underwood. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking downfield very late in the half. Complete downfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He's looking to pass. Lets it fly. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And he tacks on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to our men inside the world-famous LA Coliseum.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And he takes this from inside the 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
On the ground, it's Hester. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Wolverines come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Rides the back and leaves it. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
And that's a nice third down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one, and then they kind of stall. Let's see.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Underwood. Moving away from pressure. It's caught downfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Completing a forward pass was much like solving the Rubik's Cube for Michigan a year ago, but now, Jesse, they have the nation's top recruit in Bryce Underwood, and the key is to develop him.
Yes, because he is the future for Michigan. There is no question about it. And you just saw just 2 seasons ago, when you've got a quarterback who's dynamic, who's highly recruited and developed, a guy like J.J. McCarthy, the sky's the limit for Michigan. You can win national championships. That's the hope for the Wolverines moving forward.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Flushed out of the pocket. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Flips it out on the screen. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but his defense forces a 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Quick completion on the out. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. The Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This defense obviously knows they've got to be able to stop the run if they're going to win this football game. You wonder if they've been able to make some tweaks and adjustments to try and take this running back away.
The play action fake. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On the run, it's Haynes. Fights off a defender. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead of 14. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. Quickly complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Lane. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Working the middle. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And the Trojans are in the hurry-up.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella.
Touchdown USC! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
So here comes the Michigan offense. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. They'll run this play from the pistol. On the move. Turning it on! And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll try the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Wolverines have their offense in high gear. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Underwood. That's caught, it's Hester. Finds a crease at the 20. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. The Wolverines started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count.
Touchdown, Michigan! And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Oh, they're after him. He's got some space. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
And this QB is really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. Finds his man. It's Sanders. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead.
There he goes. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The Trojans want to move quickly. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Under fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Looking to throw for it. Forced out of the pocket. Touchdown, Trojans! And the comeback is on. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. This drive will open from the 15. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Moving out of the pocket. The clock winds down with a 2-minute timeout. This offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Extending the play. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 4th down, gotta have it here. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, running back gets to give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball.
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A 3rd down stop. Now to see what they do on 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Trojans.
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the 4th. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Underwood. He slings it deep to the left. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. All knotted up. Is free football in the forecast, or can this offense win it here? Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do. So tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. Just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, trying to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Lost to throw on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. The Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to throw, and he's running out of time. Finds his man. It's Sanders. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Looking to throw, it's Mayaba. Incomplete, the final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Gets the back moving. On the direct snap, it's Morgan. Finding an escape route. Turning on the Jets. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Morgan. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown Wolverines. They strike first in overtime.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Dropping back, it's Mayaba. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
These defensive linemen have tents in the backfield. Goodness gracious, they're camping out back there, hitting the quarterback time and time again. When you've sacked him this much, of course he's going to be flustered. Of course he wants to get rid of the football.
4-down territory in overtime, and they need to pick up a 3rd and long here. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
One more stop by this defense wins it. 4th and long in overtime. On 4th down, looking to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal! They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle. It's Jordan. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Trojans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Pocket breaking down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Trojans are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. On the option. Now the pitch. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. He got it. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on 1st down. Sends it back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Morgan. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Caught close to the marker. It's McCulley. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 1st down, operating in the red zone and doing it in a den of noise. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Snagged in the middle, it's Moore. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Huge 3rd down here. A field goal will send us to another overtime, but a touchdown would win it. From the shotgun, they'll run it. A game winner! What a finish in double overtime!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0.